911, signal 3 to a resident.
Hello, my name is Billy Grogan, Chief of Police of the Dunwoody Police Department. We are a full-service agency providing police services to the 47,000 citizens of Dunwoody and the multitude of those who work and visit each day. We have a strong relationship with our community and are committed to working in partnership together to solve problems and improve the quality of life for our residents. We have put this video together to tell you about our department, show you the services we offer, and provide information about how you can help make a difference in your community. Our professional staff values honesty, integrity, teamwork, professionalism, loyalty, and service. We believe transparency is important. To that end, we have a robust website which provides real-time information about reported crime in Dunwoody. We also use Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and our very own smartphone app to engage, inform, and educate our citizens.
Dunwoody has a lot of policing challenges. We're dealing with a lot of high-end retail that is on the west side of the city. We also have a lot of high-end businesses that have located their corporate offices right here in Dunwoody. But we're also dealing with a lot of diverse residential neighborhoods. We obviously want to establish a good relationship with not only the business owners but the citizenry here in Dunwoody so that they feel comfortable to approach the officers and then communicate with them about problems or intelligence information that may seem obvious to somebody or not.
Basic fundamentals of police work. We go out and answer calls, respond to citizens' needs, and go from there.
Our typical day for our day shift patrol officers, they show up to be here on time for a 5:45 a.m. roll call. It lasts about 15-20 minutes. At that point, they then deploy out to their zones and start their work. That can be anything from primarily, obviously, answering radio calls to doing proactive traffic enforcement to literally investigating suspicious activity, vehicles, people, and provide a great visibility throughout the city.
Our CID, or Detective Division, is comprised of 5 detectives, a sergeant, and myself. And they handle a very large caseload. In Dunwoody, our biggest problem is entering autos and residential burglaries, and then followed by identity theft and other forms of fraud.
I'm the crime scene technician. So that's a civilian position, and basically I collect, document, and preserve evidence for Dunwoody Police Department. I will respond to calls, collect evidence, photograph scenes. I process the marijuana for Dunwoody Police Department. I'm also involved in latent print examination, so any prints that I may collect from a scene, I'm able to identify or eliminate suspects from those prints.
We do have a property and evidence division here. The individual is responsible for the safekeeping and storage of the evidence, tagging it, and making sure that it's available for the district attorney's office in case they do need it.
Our PSRs man the front desk of the police department. They answer the phones for our non-emergency calls, as well as they manage the paperwork for people we arrest. Our training starts with the hiring process, and we really look for officers who have experience in education. Over half of our officers have bachelor's degree, several uniform patrol officers with master's degree. We consistently exceed the minimum post requirements per officer per year.
The North Metro SWAT team is made up of 3 agencies: the Sandy Springs Police Department, Johns Creek Police Department, and Dunwoody Police Department. What we do is we pull our resources together to provide a better service to all 3 communities. What we use SWAT for is for anything that the normal police officer on the street can't use or doesn't have the ability to do because of the training that we have. Training as a team, the tactics we used, the equipment we use. We're the 911 for the police officers.
The volunteer bailiffs that help us every week not only make the courtroom safer, but they make it run a lot more efficient. Each of them has a job, and if we did not have them, our normal 1.5 to 2 hour court sessions would last a lot longer.
Our strength is in being a proactive police force. We go into the community, we reach out, we send the right messages, and we try to educate our citizens. We do situational awareness classes.
My friend called and said they're doing a situational awareness, and I think we need to go.
It helped me think about things that I don't usually think about, like how to be aware of situations ongoing, things around me. Helped me think about how to keep my house safe, how to be safe driving.
The Exploring program is made up of both boys and girls ages 14 to 21. You have to have completed the 8th grade and at least be enrolled in high school to be eligible for the Explore program. We require you to maintain a 2.0 GPA and complete a background check. Everything that a recruit would learn in the police academy, we teach them. But we use that as a way to teach them character building. We teach them teamwork. We teach them service to their community. We teach them leadership skills because they get to move up and take leadership roles within the program.
We do the basics, such as ride-along programs where citizens can come in and ride with our officers for several hours. We're also doing a Citizens Police Academy, and that's a program where they get to come in and see what the inner workings of our department and what we have to offer, what we do on a day-to-day basis. It's about a 9-week program. CAP program, the Collision Avoidance Training, which reaches out to high school kids that are just starting out to drive.
The whole class is built around avoiding an accident. And if you can't avoid the accident altogether, to minimize the property damage and minimize the injuries to the occupants of the vehicle.
We have on our website a service called Interactive Defense, where you can register for community home watches and notifications. We also have Police to Citizen portal, where you can view calls and any important information on ongoing alerts in your area. You go out of town, you can talk directly to us, and we'll actually email you each time while you're away from your home that we've checked it, when we checked it, so you know everything is okay while you're gone.
And of course our number one being Neighborhood Watch. Neighborhood Watch, it was a program that was already alive once we got here through the North Precinct here in DeKalb County. And then once we took it over, we send out usually about weekly emails, and we communicate with all the Neighborhood Watch coordinators here in Dunwoody and let them know what's going on and if we need any assistance.
We just feel real confident that anytime we need a police officer, we can call. Police have been very responsive. I feel pretty safe living in Dunwoody.
With every jurisdiction, you're going to have your problem areas. However, we have worked with the community in these problem areas, and we've already seen a turnaround. Through education, through enforcement, Chief Grogan, when he got here, he took a zero-tolerance policy, and that started from everywhere from at the mall with shoplifting up to the most serious of crimes. So when you come in here and you let folks know that we are here for you, however, if you break the law, we are going to enforce it.
As you can see, the Dunwoody Police Department provides a wide range of services for our citizens. I would like to thank the Rotary Club of Dunwoody for their generous donation which made this presentation possible. If you ever need the Dunwoody Police Department, we are as close as your phone. Remember, dial 911. Oh, and be safe.